record and go live at the same time. You got the chat open right here. If you guys want to check on the chat too, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest.
Can we have a link?
I mean, give me a second. Where?
I mean, how do we check on it without a link, Mark? Jeez.
I am sending it to you right now.
Talk about unprofessionalism.
Oh God, I'm panicking now because I don't know with it's my Twitch account. How do you, there we go, twitch.tv.
Oh man, do I have to make a Twitch account?
No, you don't have to. You can just watch it, right?
Oh, phew, okay. Oh, why am I watching it if I'm in it?
Just because if you want to check the chat, that's what it's for. You don't have to watch it. You can just like pop out the chat and just close the video. That's all you gotta do. John, why you must complain about everything?
It, rock it, bop it, squeeze it.
No, stop.
I don't know.
Stop. Stop that.
Stop it. Bop it.
Okay. Anyway.
Quit it. Burn it. To the ground it.
Alright. Alright, guys. I'm gonna play the music right now. Y'all got shut up. Alright? It's the intro right now. You guys ready for this?
How long does it take?
I'm just gonna play like maybe 15 seconds of it, 13 seconds of it, and all that stuff. It's not gonna be long. It's not gonna be long. I have like a minute.
Let's see. I'm trying to find your stream. I'm googling it.
No, I just gotta follow the link. Twitch.
Oh, the link didn't send me anything. It's not clickable. It's not clickable. Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm new at this. This is all new to me.
Hyperlinking is new to you.
It's not working. Why is it not working? How about if I do this? If I go on my phone and do it instead of on my computer. Oh boy. This is not working out, isn't it, guys?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to send a link to my Twitch so you guys can check out the chat if you want.
I did.
Well, Johnny's there. If anybody else, just follow Johnny's steps.
You didn't put the
Oh, the crap. That's what you look like.
I mean, look for the one that has no views. That's it. Okay. Well, we're all here now.
Why do you go with your boy Baruch?
What?
Why do you go with your boy Baruch?
Because it's a unique name. I don't want to have numbers in the name. Why do you go with your name? All right, cool. Anyways.
I'm still going for the ad.
Still going for the ad.
Why are you watching the ad?
You don't have to watch it. You can just pop up the chat. That's all you can do.
Oh God!
All right, everybody, ready now? You're all ready. Okay.
Hello?
We're still here, John.
Oh.
Oh no, John's breaking up. This is gonna be a rough one. You know how I said I don't have to edit this? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to edit all this. You know, maybe it's not a good idea for John to check the chat, because I don't know how good his connection is.
It's funny. It's just this is cut out.
He's screaming. He's in agonizing pain, that's why.
Maybe just close the stream. It's not that important to have open.
Just at least one person or two people can check the chat, that's it. Not everybody has to check the chat, unless you want to. I mean, I can try to screen share the chat with you guys. Maybe that. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
For that.
I've already put so much work to get the goddamn Discord set up and everything else.
We barely even need to have the chat open.
Hello?
Hello, John. You there? You're
Hello?
live.
Hello?
Hello. We can hear you. Oh boy, this is going terrible, huh? Maybe I shouldn't even mention the chat. I shouldn't have not mentioned the chat. I regret mentioning the chat.
Okay. I had to close it because I was getting so much lag.
Yeah, don't check the chat, John. We'll check it for you.
It's all gonna be hate mail about me anyway.
Oh, you're speaking as if we actually have fans, man. That's sweet.
We don't have fans, we have haters.
Yeah.
Do we even have that?
No, not really. No one will waste that amount of time.
All right, you guys ready now? You guys ready to do this? Enough of this
Been ready for the past
dicking around and all this
hour.
stuff. Shut up, Johnny. They don't know that.
My dicking around was shorter than your dicking around, Mark.
We didn't even. All right, fuck it, whatever. We're gonna start this now. Everybody, shut up.
Do it live.
Music's gonna go right now. 3.
Oh, how long? For how long?
Just wait until I say it when I do introductions. How about just wait
How
for that?
long, Mark?
Just wait until the introduction.
How long?
Why don't you just wait
Oh my
until I
God.
start
Just start
introductions?
it. Just start the fucking podcast.
Music's going. Music's going right now. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, guys, can't you be professional for once in your life?
Okay, we're starting this. Johnny's over here cracking up. I don't know if Johnny's hearing the music for the first time or if he's just like laughing at the silence. I don't know what it is. But hello, everybody. Welcome to our
Don't get
first.
the absurdity that was the last 40 minutes.
Welcome to our first ever live episode of Opinion Optional. I guess we're doing it legit this time.
Is it still being recorded?
Yes, we're.
Okay, thought I asked. Sorry, you don't have to jump down my fucking throat.
I got to because you don't listen. You don't listen.
Also true, but you don't have to jump down my fucking throat.
Oh God.
Oh man, this is bad. We're losing views right from the left and right now.
I'm sure we are.
Yeah, we are.
You're implying that we had them.
No, we actually did have people view, but now they're all just like, oh, fuck this, man. This show's a mess. Anyways,
Agreeable.
Even for Twitch, we're a hot mess.
we're a complete hot mess, even though we've been doing this for about, what, over a year?
It depends on
I
who
say
you ask.
over 2 years.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, I mean, half
is.
of the people sitting in this room, I say room very...
Oh, wow,
Very,
you guys.
What's... say room very... What's the fucking word? The fucking word
Loosely.
Loosely, there you go.
Uh-huh.
I say that very loosely. Half of it's been like 5 years, the other half's been like 2.
Oh, man, it has.
You also can't think of the word loosely.
Also true.
But hey, man, we're not professionals here, all right? We're just friends, just chatting about, just hanging around, talking to each other and all that, right? That's all we do best.
Friend is a strong word.
Well, I mean,
I prefer the term associates. It's
acquaintances.
more professional.
Acquaintances.
Well, associates and acquaintances normally mean that we're together doing a job.
More or less.
Yeah, is this not a job?
No, not really.
I'd say we might not be friends, but it's like that situation where you're forced to be with someone because your parents are friends, you know?
Sure. Whatever that means.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Like,
Friends
what
by
what is
proxy.
that called? Yeah, we're friends by proxy.
Okay. All right. I can live with that. Anyways.
We're proxies.
Hello everybody and welcome.
Proximates.
Oh my god.
We're
just-
proximates.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, welcome to the podcast. Like I said, our first time ever recording this live for everybody out there watching, all one people, but I'm pretty sure it's somebody in here. Who knows? Anyways, I'm the host, Mark, of the show of Opinion Optional, and I'm joined today by my lovely band of friends, Johnny.
Hi.
Yeah, that's you. You're first. Kurt.
Hey.
And John.
Why am I last, Mark?
You're always last, alright.
No, I'm
That's
not.
true. I feel like he's first a lot of the time. I'm usually last.
No. Why do we have to get into the nitty gritty of this stuff anyways, guys?
Mark,
It's important for the people to know.
why do you hate me, Mark?
I don't hate you, John. I just despise you sometimes.
Yes, you always hated me. You've had it out for me from the beginning.
Yeah, ever since Johnny brought you in this
that's-
podcast, I've always had it out
No,
for you.
even before that, you knew.
Before.
Before I even
You
met
wanted
you.
me. You wanted me on this podcast just so you can ridicule me.
I mean, we always got to have a punching bag. Every podcast has to have a punching bag, so you know you're pretty much set right there, buddy.
It hurts so good.
Wow.
John, he only hurts you because he loves you.
Anyways, guys, it's at the end of the year already. We've made it to another year of all of us still talking and chatting and all that stuff.
That's more you can say about a lot of it. That's more that you just.
Yeah. Wow.
Where do my words go?
I don't know.
Oh no, but I found the syllables.
You made sounds. That's what you did. You gotta just crunch those sounds into actual words.
Yeah, you gotta like just staple those syllables back together.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to try that
I was
again?
gonna say. I was gonna say that's more than.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Keep going. You're almost
I'm
there.
thinking so hard about
You're
this. I'm
almost
biting my
there.
tongue.
You're,
That's more than
you're so close.
a lot of other people could say.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
It was more than what you could say, apparently.
Got me there.
Oh, man. But yeah, it's been a year. You know what that means, guys. It's time for our annual end of the year list that we've been promising for, several years now?
Like 2 years.
Our
Because that happens on
consistency
2050.
on this has basically been non-existent. Like we kind of managed it a couple of years, and then it fell apart one year, and then
I
I don't know.
would like to say I put in my picks on my podcast.
Yeah, you did. You put them in. You said some
I
things.
put some solid picks in.
Yeah.
I don't remember what any of them were.
Me neither, and I just
Any of the
listened to it
things
too.
Remember a good old goose egg of what I said?
I mean, it's always good to start off like, this is technically our first episode on stream, live stream for everybody out there, and we're going to start off by shitting on some old stuff. And, of course,
Exactly.
I mean-
it's a-
yeah.
What is the podcast for if not to make fun of our past work and our very selves?
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't know what came out this year.
You mean in 2018, the longest year ever?
Yeah, the longest year ever. It just seems like a blur to me. You know,
Yeah,
I woke
so
up.
much has happened.
Mm,
I mean, and yet, like, I'm told it was 12 months. It did not feel like 12 months.
well, it's a lot less if you go by our podcast record of missing a few weeks and then recording a week. So technically,
That's pretty consistent.
it could be the shortest year for us, but for everybody else out there, it's the longest year.
I felt pretty short to me.
It felt alright. I mean, too short to where I don't remember what came out, other than maybe what certain games on there that came out, right?
I know Smash Brothers came out. The Pokemon games came out.
The new Spider-Man came out.
New Spider-Man, God of War, I think.
Yeah.
Fallout
We
was a
had
dumpster
Celeste,
fire.
we had Red Dead.
I mean,
We had a Jeopardy game. We had a Wheel of Fortune game.
well, how about this? What do you guys, end of the year, all that stuff, like to repeat it over and over again to get everybody to think about it a lot? What's a good thing to talk about to wrap up the year and all that stuff? Because this is technically the last podcast that will ever come out for 2018.
Nintendo didn't fuck up for once.
I mean, would you not say LABO?
No, that was fine.
Was it? Do people still talk about LABO other than right now?
Yeah,
Well, I
did
mean,
people talk
LABO
about
ever
Legos.
really take off? Like, how?
Not like a lot. I mean, it's more like just like, hey, let's make a thing where kids can make stuff and
Yeah.
play with it.
I'm sure if we got a kid on the podcast, the perspective would probably be different. I haven't really heard it talked about, but I'm not really in circles with like children and younger skewing people, so
No.
yeah, I don't know.
Like it's for a specific
Yeah.
target audience. Like it's not
Yeah.
for like
Well,
dull.
But it's not like Legos and all that stuff, so it's no.
yeah, but the
Well,
thing
like there's
about,
appeal to it.
but the thing about Legos is that it's it's been around for so long that there's like the nostalgic audience as well.
Right.
I mean, does anybody here still play with
LABO
Legos?
I do sometimes.
I would if I could afford them.
Yeah, that's the key right
And
there. They're expensive.
We also have to note that like Lego is not just the toy anymore; it's also a brand,
Yeah,
and it's stretched across like
Oh,
films, comics,
it was
and video
always a
games.
brand. It was always a brand.
But it's,
But like a franchise, like a multimedia franchise.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
So is cardboard if you think about it.
well, cardboard can be anything, right?
It could be
Well,
like a trading
cardboard-
card.
Cardboard
be a
isn't a
box.
brand.
Are you sure
It
about
could be.
that? It could be, man.
Yes, I'm sure. You can't Google cardboard and get a company called
Oh,
cardboard.
hey, I'm
can you?
gonna blow your mind right here. You know what you make out of a box?
Cardboard.
You make card, and you know what sport does? You know a certain sport called boxing.
Yeah.
Pretty
that,
popular.
that does not involve cardboard.
I
Oh! What is the ring made out of?
cardboard. Is that what you're gonna say?
Cardboard and wires. Cardboard, wires, and plastic.
Yeah, all that good stuff. It's all made out of that.
Bada boom.
You did it.
Case
You
closed.
solved it. You solved it. That's what you did.
That still absolutely says nothing about cardboard being a company name.
It's
You
sure it
just went
does.
on a weird half-assed tangent.
But cardboard, all right, hear me out. Cardboard is pretty much the universal tool for everything, right? You can eat on it, you can sit on it, you can lay on it, you can ride it around if you want. It's not ideal, but you can.
It's true.
It's the best. It's the best thing. Why do we even have these things? Why do we pay so much money for chairs and beds and all that stuff? You can eat cardboard too,
You shouldn't, though.
but
is the thing.
you can. That's the thing. It's universal. It's everything. Everything cardboard is good.
Okay, Mark, you can technically eat grass. It's
Uh-huh.
not good.
I like this. I like
And
this.
explain lettuce. Explain spinach.
Okay, humans can digest lettuce. There's a reason that only cows or cow adjacent creatures are the ones who eat grass and not humans, because they have the physical capability to chew and digest grass.
Well, dogs eat grass sometimes.
So what's up with that?
And then
Wait,
they vomit.
is
Yeah,
this-
but they eat grass. They're still eating grass.
so
We can eat anything. It just there's no promise it won't come back out.
Yeah.
still promise it'll come back out. I mean, it will come out regardless. Whatever.
Yeah, it'll
Eventually.
come out in either direction.
Yeah.
It'll come out in a direction.
Yeah.
But as long as it's like entering your body, like that's still eating.
Yeah. As soon as
Oh,
it makes
how-
contact with the mouth, it's eating.
I don't know about that. I think you get to swallow to eat it.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Swallowing to eat it? No.
Because you can put like a fucking like piece of plastic in your mouth and spit it out. It's not eating it. You're just sucking on plastic.
Yeah. Like if you're chewing gum, you're not eating gum, are you?
Exactly. If you
Well,
swallow
okay,
gum, then
wait.
yes, you're eating gum.
At what point does swallowing an object become eating an object?
I think as soon as it
Oh, I
goes
think
down,
it-
I think they're one and the
it's-
same.
Yeah, I think as soon as you swallow, you've ate the object.
No, you're. I mean. No. It doesn't make any sense to me. Swallowing and eating
Because
an object?
I've known people to swallow pieces of plastic, but it was never qualified as eating plastic.
Yeah, I was.
That is literally eating plastic. Like, what else would it be qualified as?
So are you saying everything you swallow counts as eating?
Or drinking.
Hmm.
Okay, but you swallow air.
Well, you're not really supposed to do that because that's how you give yourself gas.
No, that's how you need air. The body needs air. How else are you supposed to get air?
Because that's two different valves.
Two different.
You notice when you swallow, you can't actually breathe. That's because there's two different valves. You've got one valve for swallowing, eating, drinking, and another valve for breathing.
Okay, so I've looked it up on the internet, the trusty old tool.
What'd you find out, buddy? What'd you find out? Tell us.
So the difference between swallow and eat is that swallow is to cause food to pass from the mouth into the stomach through the throat, while eat is to consume by putting it into the mouth and swallowing it. So eating is pretty much a description of the procedure of swallowing food. So they're essentially the same thing. That's what I'm getting at. That's what this website's getting at.
So what we're doing is we made no progress. We're just spinning in circles.
We've looped back around to it's basically the same thing.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Well, that's our podcast.
We did it.
I mean, I can't think of a better metaphor for our podcast than that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's better ways to describe our podcast, right, guys? There's better ways than just a dog chasing its own tail for us.
I
The
like
logo was a piece of shit, so...
For us,
No, Kurt, we don't speak of that. All right, that's the
for
old.
us, it's like a tailless dog chasing its own tail.
Because there's nothing there.
Yeah, we're trying to make a point, but we have no point to make.
No, I like the idea of one of those trim tails, those little the little nubs. That's what we're chasing around. There was something there, but it's been gone long before.
Did it get torn off? What happened to the dog?
Yeah, for us, it got torn off. That's what happened to us. It got turned off.
Because that would count as mutilating an animal, and that's not okay.
No, I think
Not okay, Mark. Why would you say that?
I think sometimes we're like a dog chasing its own tail, but then we get distracted by another dog's tail, and we begin chasing that one.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing. Is we're just trying to chase other dogs' tails because we can't be original with ours, so we gotta take somebody else's.
The folly of man.
Yeah.
Because capitalism.
Just throw that at everything, just because of capitalism.
I mean, it explains a lot.
I don't believe it. I don't want to believe that. Not at all. I mean, sure, you can't celebrate Christmas. Baby Jesus, who? It's all about them savings at Sears.
They're closing down though.
I know. Big time.
There was
savings.
an article that was like, if they don't get it's all over.
I don't think anybody should buy anything from Sears.
I don't think anyone wants to buy Sears. Does anyone even go to Sears anymore?
John, do you go to Sears?
I don't think we have Sears here.
That's even more proof that nobody wants Sears.
Sears is like...
It's only localized here in the States.
I don't even know what to compare
What
Sears
is
to.
Sears to you? Like, what kind of shops?
It's like a department store, kind of. Like, they have, like, appliances and, like, clothes.
So like a general shop, then?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Sort of like a Walmart?
It's a little different. Like, they're, like, heavy into, like, more, like, appliances and, like... they don't have, like, groceries or, like, card games. It's, like, pretty much appliances, clothes... I think furniture, and like a tiny section of games.
I've seen some Sears with a lot of furniture.
Also
I
air
don't think
conditioning.
we've got anything like that, to be honest.
It's like not a good store to compare it to, really.
It's a bad store. That's all you gotta know. It's always messy.
It's not a
Nobody
good
cleans
store.
it up. There's sometimes shit on the ground. It's not good.
I don't think I've seen shit in this years.
Just if you get a chance, John, before they go extinct, like all the Blockbusters and video stores that we used to have. Visit one and then realize why it's going out.
They're pretty much like exclusively in malls too. I've never seen just a standalone Sears.
You never seen one in the wild.
Never seen one outside of a mall now. Out in the wild.
I mean, malls are what? They're closing down too, right?
Are they?
I mean, there's not really that much good stuff in malls anymore.
Well, it depends on what you're in it for.
I mean, what would you go to a mall for? What other stuff?
I mean, like, I usually like to have like a bunch of like the smaller like Japanese import places.
And malls?
So it's like, weeaboo.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing
Like, there's one near me. There's one near me with like 3 different like Japan import stores.
That's so weird. I never seen that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not going to the mall.
Well,
Yeah, they have like a bunch of like lesser known stores, and then a lot of like the generic malls stores like Bed Bath Beyond, fucking GameStop.
Yeah, my one's mostly filled with food. Like,
Food's another big thing in a mall.
Is it a mall?
It's like it's called walk around.
oh, like it's pretty much a mall. Like it's what you would describe as a mall, but now it's been mostly taken over by like different kinds of cafes and just food places.
So, would you even call it a mall then?
Well, how many? Well, then what else would you call it?
Food court.
Food court. It's not. It's not even a mall anymore at this point.
No, it's
not a
like
mall, it's the qualified food court.
I mean, malls have food courts.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So how much food court can a mall have before it is a food court?
Well, I guess if it's inside, it's a mall.
Mm-hmm.
It's
If
inside.
it's outside, then yes, it's a mall. Even if like, because there's malls with like barely any shops in them, but it's still a mall.
Yep.
Like airports have malls in them.
But it's not a mall then. If it's an airport, it's an airport. You don't call an airport a
Yeah,
mall.
but it's
Actually,
an
you
airport
do
mall.
call it an airport mall, Mark.
That's literally the name of it.
Yeah.
You guys are just fooling. That's what you're doing.
No fooling.
You're fooling around. Stop that. All right.
Yeah, malls. It's pretty much the only enjoy. Like, if you enjoy shopping, you like malls, and if you don't, you probably don't.
Yeah.
Some malls have like cool things, like they have like some arcades that every now and again.
That's a sad sight, man. Have you been in those arcade malls? Those are sad.
Yeah, the one in my house actually is like really good.
Those
I
are,
live near like a round one, and like they have a lot of cool good machines.
I mean, it's always empty though. At least the ones I've been to, where I see the arcades, and it's like, oh, there's nobody in there. And over time,
No,
they
this one's it's popping.
is it? Is that the spot?
The one near me, apparently like they got a bowling alley, pool, karaoke, and then they have like all the arcade machines on
Oh
the
man, that mall is getting desperate to throw in pool and karaoke and all that stuff, man. That's
Well, it's like that's not even like the main floor. It's like
did it just jump straight out of like 1993 or something?
I know. Is this a fun zone or something? It's like a boys and girls teen center or something like that.
Oh, it's a good mall. They have like what are those like Japanese arcade machines where like you have to like do something to get a toy out of it or something? I can't think of the name.
Capsule
They have a
machine?
name.
Is it capsule?
It might be that. Something is similar to that. It's like people like the Japanese crane game type deal.
It's not.
I know they have a name.
I think it's just called a crane game, Johnny.
No, they have a unique name. I know for a fact they have a unique name because like it's not like a traditional crane game. It's really weird.
UFO catcher? Is that what you're thinking of?
I think it's UFO catcher.
Okay. The crane game.
No,
That's what it is.
it's like moves. No, you gotta like. It's a crane game, but like it has a specific name.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Regardless, they
isn't
have like
there
a whole section dedicated to that. They have other stuff like this new Star Wars machine. They have like a Halo shooting game, a bunch of fighting games, which I'm all about.
I don't
A
know.
bunch of shit.
Isn't there also like whole websites sort of dedicated to like people playing those kind of
Yeah,
like get stuff games?
yeah. Like
But
you can. Yeah, like, and then they
Yeah,
mail you the prize.
it lets you like remote control the games, so you can
Yeah,
see it on a webcam, and they'll mail
Yeah.
you what you get.
That's
yeah,
a thing. Really? Is it something?
yeah. That's a thing. That's a real thing.
Oh my god! It's literally.
So like the arcade machine equivalent of like Twitch plays Pokemon.
Kinda, except you're actually in control.
So only one person at a time. So what? They just choose one.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's insane.
It's pretty. It's like you go, and if you gotta go into a hotel, you gotta go back of the line.
So wait, the person plays the game, right? Is that what you're saying? The person plays the game, and if they win something, they send it to you.
Yes.
So what if?
Like you play the game, like you as a person, you're playing the game, you're controlling it as if you were.
I don't.
And if you win, you get the prize mailed to you, and if you don't win, you're out of luck.
That's.
And the person takes over your progress, like a regular crane game.
See, okay. See, I like this. I would rather have a Twitch channel dedicated to something like this, where thousands of people, thousands, hundreds, millions, trillions, whatever the number, are watching, and then one random person gets picked from the group. But they don't get. But they don't control. They don't control it though. It's random. The people that get to play it. So you gotta put your luck. You gotta put all that luck into that one person. Hopefully they're good enough to play the crane game to get something for you.
Yeah, but then who does that? When that thing drops, who gets it?
No. It's just it's a pool of people. It's a pool of people from expert crane gamers to people like don't know how to play crane games at all.
Yeah, but the person who wins the crane game, like they win and they don't get anything from winning.
They get the satisfaction of people watching them. That's what they get. All right.
When the price drops.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying now.
You kind of get what I'm saying.
I think like the guy who's playing, like he wins the thing and like he randomly sends it to someone who was watching him play it.
No, that's not what not what I'm saying at all.
Never mind, it's stupid. I take it all back. I'm trying to defend you.
It's a good idea. Offend me, Johnny. Whatever. You guys always shit on my plans anyways.
That's because your plans are just a toilet.
No, it works. It gets people watching.
I don't see the appeal.
What do you mean you don't see the appeal? It's like a lottery. It's luck. You get pulled
So
up.
you have to buy in?
No, you don't have to buy in. I mean, if you want to get the little emotes, then yeah, you got to buy in.
So then how is what you're saying different from what I'm saying?
Okay, this is what I'm saying here, all right? People are watching, all right? People are watching, all right? You guys got that, right? Visualize.
People watching.
Yes. You're on your computer watching this Twitch stream of Crane Game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the right, there's a handful of people that range in skills in the Crane Game. All right?
Okay.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows who they are because it's only filmed from the hands. That's all you get to see. Only the hands.
Okay.
Okay? So, one person in the viewers gets picked up, and they get to choose, all right, which hands get to get the game or get to play for them. That's their surrogate.
So you're pretty much just horse betting for the crane game.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we need regulation at that point.
No.
I'm kind of with it now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Gambling makes everything better.
You lost me,
No,
really.
gambling, no.
Yeah.
No.
Do you
I'm
want,
with it.
Do you want the hands with the mole to get you the game or get you your prize, or do you want the hands that are silky smooth? You don't know the skill
Gambling
range.
is fine. Unregulated gambling is illegal.
No, it works. It's working out. Everybody
It's
wins.
regulated too.
It is not working now.
No, it doesn't exist. That's why it's not working.
It hasn't existed because nobody's thought of it yet. We can be the first to do that.
We can be the pioneers.
And then we'll be the first to go to jail for it.
I mean, hey man,
Not if you don't get caught.
Hey,
Use proxies.
If I learned one thing from watching Soldier Boy's Twitter is that Nintendo ain't gonna do shit, and neither are the government.
I forgot about all that.
Yeah, right. That thing happened.
Well, I guess we'll be fine as long as we don't like go to Belgium or anything.
No, that's where we keep the money.
Yeah,
you keep the money there.
just keep a U.S. Canada to avoid those weird laws.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah, we're Gucci, man. We're Gucci.
Gucci. Mexico can get into. I don't think they have any weird laws about that.
I mean, if nobody here snitches, then we're good. All right. If somebody snitched,
You said it now, so now statistically one of us is probably going to, and it's probably going to be Johnny.
No, I'm with the idea.
Johnny's with the idea.
I'm 100% on board with the idea.
And
He says he's with the idea. Does that not sound a little suspicious? Like he's hyping it up, but he's secretly going to
You know
us
what?
all in the back.
You could be right. Johnny could be hyping it up. He'd be an undercover agent as we speak right now. He's just, yeah, guys, yeah.
Do you know how I'm not gonna snitch?
How you not gonna snitch, John?
I barely understand what's going on.
That's what makes it perfect. You're the perfect accomplice. You just go with the flow.
Yeah. I play dumb by default.
So let's see, we got
Like watching The Big Short again and realizing, oh, it just amounts to a few people getting very, very rich and everyone else just getting fucked.
only a little. No, nobody's getting hurt. Nobody's getting hurt here.
No
all
one's
right?
getting fucked. No, we're not making anyone bet on these grain gameplay.
I mean,
No, we're just psychologically enticing them
No,
with
we're-
the prospect of prizes
we're
and
not-
stuff.
okay, we're not.
but it's not what a crane game already does.
And I'm dubious of those already.
But have you seen what's in those crane games, John or Kurt? Have you seen what's in them?
I've played a few of them. They're enticing.
And we can
Sometimes
like
they have like a DVD in there of Shrek 2. Sometimes they have an old iPod in there. I mean, if we get big enough, we can throw in a pretty good console. Maybe maybe those Soldier Boy
but-
handhelds.
But don't we have to hire people to be the hands?
We can be the hands.
well, yeah, but you make the profit up from ad revenue and people paying to get in on this.
We can make a sponsorship where we get, I don't know, the hottest YouTuber.
Like horse racers have to pay the jockeys. They have to pay to maintain the horses.
See, I don't know. When it starts becoming gambling, I'm like, this is gonna go really, really badly.
I mean, you say that now until we get the people who start playing the crane game. Like, oh hey, we got so and so from so and so. We got
You can win on the Xbox for $5. That's a steal.
And even better, what if Brad Pitt got the Xbox for you, but you didn't realize it because you don't know how Brad Pitt's hands look like, but his hands are there.
You can get celebrity endorsements.
Yeah,
You can make him say like a message for you if you lose.
yeah. You'd be like, sorry,
That's a good
kid.
idea.
Yeah, this is we make
Call the banks. Let's get a loan.
we make the crane game. Oh, what do we call it? It can't be called a crane game. We gotta have a unique name for it.
Kind of a cool name.
Stranger Hands.
Hands on.
Yeah, hands on. Hands
There
on.
you go.
That's what we call it. Hands on. And
So
we
it's
just
not your hand specifically.
we only have two cameras. One camera is in the prize pool, and the other camera is only on the hands and the controls. That's it.
It's true, and like you can like do
And
the
then we
slow
have a
reveal to see
third
who's
camera
playing.
to show us just like pumping the money we get from this.
Yeah. In the background,
Because-
you can see bags of money being laundered out. but you can't see because it's out of focus because we're all focusing on the prizes inside the crane game. Yeah, this is a good idea. I love it. I love it.
I am on board. I'm 100% sold on this idea.
See?
I was skeptical at first. Now that I understand, I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's getting hurt. I mean, everybody wins. Sure, if you don't win, but the
The
opportunity.
point of gambling is that not everyone wins.
That's how we'll turn it against if somebody wants to take us to court.
More specifically, the point of gambling is that the house wins. And since we're the house, okay, it's pretty good for us, but the buck has to eventually stop.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we can take
Well-
this very
Well,
very
if
far.
the house always wins, then just change your name to the house.
Thank you, John.
You solved gambling.
You did it. You solved it.
Good job.
You saved the economy, John.
You did it, man. All you. You did it. Congratulations. All we had to do was change the name. That's all we did. Oh, man. And anyways, who else has topics? Anything else they want to get off their chest at the end of this year?
Don't really want to talk about the Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, we could talk about the Spider-Man movie. Has anybody here seen the Spider-Man movie at all?
Mark?
I haven't.
I guess not. I guess just me. And
I was
Jeff.
waiting for someone to say yes. I was gonna say
Hello?
no.
Hello?
John, we're here. What happened?
Nothing. It just blits out.
Okay. All right, buddy. No, I've seen it. I just saw it. What was it? This past week I saw it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna watch
Well,
it tomorrow.
if I have to give like one criticism,
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
it's at the style. Like,
You mean the animation?
not so much the animation, more like how like the character the parts that weren't in focus in the, like, say, in a scene,
Mm-hmm.
and how that was sort of blurred. It kept on making me think, I forgot to get a pair of 3D glasses, and this is actually a 3D film.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I know what you're talking about. I just think that's just not in focus. So that's happening in the background.
Yeah,
But
I get it. It's a style, but it kind of just took me out of it.
wait, is this even is this a film that was in 3D?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? I didn't even notice. I mean, 3D's bad. Don't watch movies in 3D. They're bad.
What if
Why?
I want to?
Why? You have to ask that question, John. Why?
Yes, right. Like, not all films.
Let me ask you this, John. All right, The Hobbit. It's out right now, and it's showing in the theater right now. You can go to the 3D showing, or you can go for the regular standard definition showing. Which one would you choose?
How much money do I have?
It doesn't matter.
I'll go for the cheaper version.
Oh no, that's not an option. There's no cheaper version. It's either the 3D or standard.
But the standard's cheaper. That's what makes it
Oh my
the
god, John.
standard.
That's not. It's not putting.
The 3D's more expensive.
No. Okay, money's not an option here. All right, money's not an option.
Money is always an option.
No,
Mark.
in this.
Mr. Moneybags over
This.
here.
In this.
Go swim in your fucking fault of money.
In this scenario, all right, money's not an option. You get to watch the movie either in 3D or standard definition. The Hobbit movie, all right, the Hobbit movie. Which one would you choose?
The cheaper one.
Does that? You saying it is not. It's not gonna will it into existence, all right? Because you keep saying it. It doesn't work like that.
Mark, why are you complaining so much? I'm actually agreeing with you.
No, you're not. You're going for the cheaper one. If I said, okay, the 3D's the cheaper one, would you watch it in 3D then?
Yes.
See, that's what I mean.
Unless-
It doesn't make any sense.
Is it still the cheaper one
Oh my god.
if you include the price of the glasses?
Wait, it's just, John, I'm asking it. Which one is? It's either one, 3D or standard. That's all I'm saying. Stop adding all these other things. What's so hard? Where are these things coming from? Cheaper version,
Mark,
3D glasses.
I want to save money.
I just told you money's not an option. I'm paying for the movie.
I don't have a lot of money.
I'm paying for the
Money-
movie. I'm paying for the movie. Which one would you choose?
Yeah, but now I know that you don't
Oh
like
my
3D,
God.
so I don't want you to pay for
I'm not
something
coming
don't
with
like.
you. I'm staying
Okay,
home.
how about me? You don't know if I like 3D. Would you? You have the option. Would you go 3D or 2D?
Which one, John?
Oh, it depends on the movie itself.
Oh my
doesn't it?
god.
Oh, no, this is actually a serious point, Mark.
No, it's not.
No, like, some films aren't made with 3D, like, planned. Right? Other films have 3D inserted. And those other films that 3D sucks.
John.
Films that aren't
John.
made with, that are filmed with the 3D cameras are actually pretty good. They add a lot of depth to it and add to the whole cinematic experience.
John.
Those films I will watch in 3D every time, but I don't have a 3D TV, so I can't.
Avatar.
I would watch that in 3D.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Okay.
It's a 3D movie.
That's a
Quick
bad movie.
follow-up
Why would you
question.
watch the movie? That's a trick
They're
question. Don't watch the movie.
They're making 4 sequels back to back of Avatar. Are you thinking about seeing them all in 3D?
I'm not thinking about seeing them at all.
Then why are you watching the first one again?
That was my same exact mindset. I wanted this stuff.
I mean, it's been what, years since the first movie, so why are we picking up
Yeah.
there?
We can stop pretending it was good because it looked pretty now.
Like, can we talk about the Spider-Man film?
We were. I was just okay, Spiderverse. It's a good one. It's a pretty good movie. I love the
Yes,
animation
it
in it.
is.
I didn't think I was gonna like it at first, but I kind of grew to like it after like the first few minutes into the film.
I liked how the main animation sort of it accommodated well for different styles of animation of the different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had the Looney Tunes animation of Spider-Ham. You had the black and white animation of Spider-Man Noir, and the anime-esque animation.
I don't know if I would call
Um,
that anime. I think that's more like a manga. That's not even manga either.
Nah, it's that anime that.
It's like a simple, right? Like a simple form of anime compared to
Well,
everybody
it's
else.
more like the kind of it's more like the anime you get when you get Western shows trying to imitate anime.
You know what I was thinking too? I was thinking kind of like what's it called? Like flash animation, because it seemed like that
Yeah,
character has
or-
more shapes
Yeah,
than definition.
yeah. Also like that, like somewhat jittery.
Yeah. And then you get you get Miles and Peter Parker.
Yeah, I like this version of Peter.
Well, which version are we talking about? The other universe Peter or the good universe Peter? The blonde or the brown hair?
The brown hair.
Okay. Brown hair.
Because
Brown hair is pathetic, but I love it.
yeah, the brown hair Peter was pathetic but relatable.
Yeah, we all have spider bites. We all got beer bellies.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah, gotcha. And I thought it was weird because when you see Kingpin, he's kind of like a giant square, right? A block.
Yeah, like you see Kingpin, and you see his wife, and you see their kid.
Yeah, Kingpin had sex.
You gotta wonder how did she not die from that?
I mean, if y'all haven't seen Kingpin, he's something else. I can say that.
Yeah,
He has like tiny legs.
He's-
He has tiny feet.
yeah, yeah, like you know how every other character in this movie, except for those that are outside the universe,
Mm-hmm.
follow the basic human shape, except for Kingpin.
Yeah, like I said, he just was like a black
Like,
square.
he's not even fat. He's just massive. Like,
Let me see. I think I got a picture. I'll put it up on this thing right now.
like how is that human? Like, pick out an average guy, or even if a guy who just worked out a lot, and put him next to Kingpin, you still wonder how Kingpin's a human. Like, was he bitten by a radioactive ward?
It feels like he was bitten by a ball. That's pretty good. I feel like he's like a potato. Potato kind of build. And all that.
Yeah,
It's so bad. I mean, it's not. It works out, but it's just so distracting.
works.
It's distracting. I'll say that.
it does work, but it's also distracting how small his face is in comparativeness.
It looks like he's hunched over all the time, right? It's just like he's,
Yeah.
He's, like his head is always sticking out.
Yeah, and character I did like is I liked the two visuals I really did like from two characters was that universe's Doctor Octopus
Mm-hmm.
and that universe's Scorpion.
Yeah, I have not seen that Scorpion before. I think I've seen that
No,
that
neither have I,
octopus.
but
I've seen
I
that
haven't
knockoff.
seen I haven't seen either, but I liked how Doc Ock's tentacles worked, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear. I
Like
hear.
they were pumped with fluid.
They were more like not plastic, but
Rubber.
yeah, rubber.
Yeah, and they were more like oh, they were kinda somewhere between like actual octopus's tentacles and maybe like I got like feeling of like parasitic worms.
You mean because how they move and all that?
Well, and like they got these four prongs that sort of like fingers.
Kind of like a band-aid, right? Or not a band-aid, but like one of the band-aid, like an elbow kind of band-aid, right? Where it's like thick in the middle and on the like corners of it, it's kind of like thin and circular.
What are you talking about?
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Those kind of band-aids are kind of like made for your like elbow and all that stuff. It's hard to explain. I'll try to see if I can find it, but
Right. And with Scorpion, I liked how his legs actually split and he was walking around like a scorpion.
like an actual scorpion.
Yeah, but I wanted to know his story.
I mean, do you think they're gonna make a Into the Spider-Verse 2 or something around that? A sequel to this film?
Well, even if they do, I don't think he's gonna get expanded on at all. If anything, he's getting expanded on in a comic.
I mean, I think there's a lot of possibilities out there for a
No, he was a supporting character. Like he's not gonna get his own story.
I mean, he's not gonna get his own story, but he could be like a major player in the next one. But then again, the Spider-Verse.
I really doubt it.
I mean, he got. What did he get? No, he got arrested, right? At the end.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I know Kingpin got arrested. That was a. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to miss him.
No.
But yeah, I really hope they're making another sequel to this film because I like the animation. It was pretty good. Like the characters, they're all funny and great.
I loved how Spider-Man Noir was just fucking perplexed by a Rubik's cube.
Because there's so many colors. The way he was asking, is this purple? Is this color?
Yeah, like he has knowledge of color by his own perception, but this was like that had to be like some fourth dimension kind of shit to him.
Also, the fact that he took the Rubik's Cube with him when he went back. He made it a point. I have to take this Rubik's Cube. I have to take it.
Yeah, and you see in the end credits that he's there with the Rubik's Cube.
Like, presenting it to everybody.
Yeah.
Did you stick around and see the after credits scene?
Which one?
The last one, the last after credit scene.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't stick around for that, but I looked it up online.
Oh man, that's a.
Oh, dude, there's only so much my bladder can take.
I hear you. I mean, I have a friend who got up in the movie theater for like 3 times to go and use the restroom.
Look, either stop putting after credits things in, or install bathrooms in the actual theater.
No.
Like, every seat should be a toilet.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. You don't want to be in the same room as somebody who's using the toilet right now, John. Do you?
You do.
I would-
Johnny, you have problems. That would work out for you.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm glad. I'm glad you wouldn't mind someone using the restroom right next to you. It's gonna stink, John.
I can't smell.
John, because you can't smell doesn't mean I can't smell.
Well, that's your problem, Mark.
I mean, it's theater food too. It's not the most like easy coming out thing there is. You got butter.
I think it is.
Oh, really? It's more.
Wouldn't the butter make it smoother?
No, the butter makes it smell worse.
It's more just number one.
You can't just say this is only for number one use. You're gonna get people in there who's gonna use it for number two.
It can if you put a urinal. If it's a urinal, you can.
Oh God, no! Don't make.
You described the urinal.
No.
No, like if it's
You
like
literally described the urinal.
No.
if it's like
Johnny,
something like
if people are desperate enough, they will use anything.
Yes. I mean, I've been to school. All right.
Okay.
I've seen people use urinals as something more than urinals.
But
Oh yeah, but they can look terrible.
Mark, my idea.
What's your
It's like-
solid proof idea?
It would be like a mini urinal that's also like a cod piece.
What? What is that?
Like you know those oxygen.
Oh, he sounded out, buddy. Sound it out.
Oxygen masks,
Uh-huh.
but for your penis.
What about for the ladies, or what about for the people who don't?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure it will cover both. Like, all you have to do is cover that one area. Let's just like strap it in.
No. No. What if it's a splish splash?
There'd be no splish splash. It's guarded.
John, I don't like this idea. I don't like putting an oxygen mask on my crotch so I can watch the movie theater.
What? Don't you want it to breathe,
No.
Mark?
No.
I mean, at that point, we should just lean into like the 3 seashell thing from Demolition Man.
How about this? Why don't you just
at
go
that
before the
point-
movie? Why don't you just go before
At
the
that
movie?
point, you should just lean into the whole future of like Wall-E, where everyone's just floating around in those chairs.
Is that the future you want, John?
Oh, God.
Do you want us to be so
You know, it
obese?
just occurs to me. They don't actually explain how the chairs work
Yeah.
as toilets. Like, do they have to empty them?
They also don't explain how there's fat
I
babies walking
think
around.
that's how they fuel. I think that's their fuel.
Oh,
Humans
like it,
eat, they
like
shit
it's
in for chairs.
biodegradable or something.
Yeah, and it fuels for chairs.
No. No. I don't remember that at all. I mean, no. That's disgusting. What a terrible future.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Wall-E. It was supposed to be a terrible future.
What about the babies? How do they get made?
I imagine like 2 chairs come up to each other.
Jesus.
And they slowly vibrate the chairs.
Someone's made Rule 34 of this, I'm sure.
You know what? Maybe we can look it up right now and see how it goes and get banned off of Twitch immediately.
Jesus.
Oh, Wally. I never thought so hard in my life to.
Hey, you know, there's a theory going about with Wall-E.
What is the theory? What is this new theory that I've yet to hear?
Oh, you've probably heard it or something like it. All the food served on the spaceship.
Oh God, I think I know what you're gonna say. It's all recyclable, right? It's all recyclable.
It's silent green.
No.
I decided to look up the Wall-E art. the Rule 34 art. Don't do it.
Nice. You don't have to pause me.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it.
Uh-huh. You're saying do it. Is that what you're saying?
Don't,
Do it?
Mark.
I'm gonna do it. Wall-E Rule 34. Google Images.
Is this something I'm going to have to turn on safe?
This is, I don't know what you're talking about.
There are things people were not meant to see.
I mean, let me.
I legit on Google, I see the first row. There's only one that's I quote unquote porn, but it's really funny.
What is it? You gotta describe it. I can't look it up on here.
It's Wally, and he has like a rod just coming out from like his front, going through Eve, and she's just kind of looking down, really sad at it, and it's like dripping wine at the end.
It's for sadness. It's funny.
Oh, that's
Like, oh, that's inconvenient.
that's so bad. What is that? Why do people do that, Johnny? Why?
Internet's
Funnily
horny.
enough, everything else on the front row is like kind of wholesome. Of all the things.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna take off the web page
Okay,
off of here.
I'm looking it up.
We don't.
I'm too curious now.
I gotta know. Wally Rule 34. Let's see how this looks.
Yeah. It's surprisingly not that bad.
Let's see how wholesome this is, Johnny.
At least the page I'm looking at, I don't know if it's different for other people.
This is kind of wholesome. This is.
I
see. I see.
Hey, why is Eve so sad?
Why? I thought Wally was sad. I didn't realize Eve is sad. I think she's sad because she's gonna die. It is going through her.
I think she's sad because the side.
Oh God.
Oh,
but why is Wally so
Rick and
happy?
Morty thing?
Yeah, that one caught me off guard.
What?
That's also very illegal.
What?
Oh my God! That is no.
I don't know what that has to do with Wally.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry. Don't look it up. Don't look further down. I mean,
I looked further down, but I couldn't see anything.
There's a picture of Eve being tangled up by USB cords as if they were tentacles with USB drives at the end.
I didn't see that one.
That's a little further
Oh, yeah,
down.
I see it.
Yeah, you see it now.
That's not that bad.
Oh, John.
That looks like more just. That doesn't even look like porn. That's just like it's like oh whoops, I fucked up.
I mean, if you scroll down there, there's one that's just literally porn of a girl just fingering herself.
Okay. I had to give up after seeing like a Rick and Morty one and like oh God.
There's female
What's
Venom.
There's a lot of football players. I'm kind of confused on that one.
Me too. I'm wondering
Like
why.
some of that kind of feels like it's treading into some child porn adjacent territory, and I can't.
Well,
No,
Johnny,
no,
you're not
no.
kidding.
There's
There's
just
a lot
one
of
straight up
football.
as an. There was one just of an ultrasound.
There's a picture of London City Hall. I don't know what that means.
There's one of a beaver. Killer beaver.
I
takes
found
me
a
hostage
a picture of Rick and Morty Funko Pop.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say something.
There's one of a horse being bid on.
There's
Up to $400,000.
There's one of Donald Trump. There's one of just papers for Jewish life.
There's one of just the logo for the eagle.
There's one of Wally handing Homer glue.
That's wholesome. Wholesome Rule 34.
Why is there so much football teams? I'm just seeing football team logos now.
I think Wally needs to work on its Rule 34 stuff. I think. Oh wow! Don't look at the web pages. Because I see the first thing on here
Wally-
said I see Wall-E pussy.
Nice.
Man,
Oh,
Wally
is it-
really gotta get the porn game up. I'm
Or
just saying.
is it Push E?
No, it's not that at all.
I think we've learned the internet. It has no restraints. There's no holding back.
I found for one with the USB cables.
Yeah, you did. You know what's funny? That Rick and Morty one. I mean, it is.
I haven't seen for Rick and Morty one yet.
You probably don't want to,
It's not
honestly.
something. It's not something you want to look forward to go see, John.
You guys keep on talking about it. I want to see it. Why won't you show it to me?
You can.
Sounds like it's legal to send.
You can look at it yourself if you want.
I can't find it.
Stop looking
It's
for it.
fine for the best.
Stop trying to look
I don't
for
want to see it.
I'm just saying, like, it is kind of cheap from what that show started. I don't know if you guys remember watching, like, the pilot for, it's what, not even Rick and Morty, it's Doc and Marty, right? That was the original name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the entire thing was Doc is trying to have, well, not have sex, but trying to get Marty to suck his dick.
No, trying to
Okay.
get him to lick his balls.
That too. Yeah, so that's kind of true, that picture. I'm just saying. So maybe Rick and Morty is just as bad as we thought it would be.
I guess Wally's
Oh, God.
overall fairly wholesome.
Did John find
I
it?
found, apparently there's a picture of Pokemon porn.
Shocked. I'm
Why are we
shocked.
seeing...
No,
not
it's
enough porn pop.
okay. Let me describe it.
Please,
Okay.
in detail. Don't skip out.
Okay, so we all have knowledge about the G1 generation of Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you know what a Starmie is.
Yeah. I
oh.
already love where this is going.
Well,
Johnny's seen this before.
it's kind of like a comic, and in this comic, a thief has a Starmie on the ground, and he's prying for jewel that's its eye,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and he does, and underneath that jewel is a penis.
I mean, it's got to be one or the other, right? Maybe both.
Well, I suppose it is one-eyed.
Oh god.
Maybe we should stop looking up Rule 34 stuff for a minute.
Yeah,
Honestly, this is kind of fun, just having someone describe porn.
I
liking this.
will keep on describing porn all day.
Can we make this a segment?
Hey, man, that could be a Twitch channel right there. Describe porn, but don't show it. Only describe it.
Just
yeah.
describe
Oh my
porn.
god, is that could actually be a loophole?
Hey, you know what? That could be.
Exactly.
Hey, that could be. Maybe that could be something we can do. I mean, not together. Of
That's
I
course.
mean,
No.
content.
we shouldn't because, dear God,
I mean, it's
That
not.
is content.
It's not a bad idea. We can get all the views if we just describe porn instead of watching it.
it's
I'm
not
with
technically
it.
illegal, is what you should be saying.
Hey, man. Hey, what if?
Well, yet it'll probably be illegal when we start it.
Nah,
If
we'll be fine.
If that crane gain scan did not work out, then maybe this can be our backup.
The fallback.
The fallback. Once one of us snitches on each other, we can all meet up together and do the whole
Gambling and porn descriptions.
Yeah!
We can release like a chain of audiobooks.
We can be millionaires.
It's $1 million idea. This is a fucking there's a business opportunity podcast.
I got some news, guys.
Oh no. You snitched,
Okay.
didn't you?
No, Dame June Whitefield has died.
What?
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. It's just an alert that came on my phone.
Well, I guess rest in peace. I guess. I think I don't know who that is.
It says she's an actress.
Wait, you say is it Judy? Is what? Hold on. What?
Dame June Whitefield.
Dane June Warfield. I'm gonna check and see what Twitter has to say about this. Well, you know, a lot of people are dying apparently on my Twitter. Nope, I don't see. Who are you talking about? I'm sorry, John.
Oh,
I think you're lying.
okay. Dame. So Dame.
Oh, you actually want me to look it up? Okay, give me a second.
Oh, you wanted to look it up.
Okay, Dame. Uh-huh.
June. June.
I know how to spell June, sir.
Whitfield. WHIT.
John, I found it, okay. I had no idea who this person is. John, thanks.
I don't either.
I didn't watch his shows. I didn't watch Absolutely
it's just
Fabulous.
the alert on my phone.
Thanks, I guess. You're a swell guy for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Man, 2018 taking another ruthless year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just
Yeah,
3 days and could have made it to 2019.
Just a few more days.
First Stan
3 days
Lee
till
and now
retirement.
First Stan Lee. John, there's other people who died before Stan Lee.
And after.
Name one, Mark.
Give me a second.
Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, of this year, if you want to go this year, let me see. Let me see as I type it up and try to look for time. Who died in 2018? Let me see. You guys want to take a bet who died in 2018? Is that a thing?
Kanye West's career.
Oh, well. I mean, he could have taken Hideo Kojima with him.
that interaction was
I
something
don't
else.
want him anywhere near Kojima. Have him under a protection.
yeah.
Hey, man, Jeff Keighley
The
could have made
weirdest
that
thing.
happen. He could have made it happen.
If he
That
made
was
that
such
happen,
a-
someone punched Jeff Keighley in the throat.
I feel like someone already did that.
Oh, almost certainly.
Okay, here we go. 2018 celebrity deaths. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, George Bush, George H.W. Bush.
It was one.
That's one. I got one in.
Wasn't that after though?
No, that was before. We're talking about.
Was
before,
it?
We're talking about before June.
Oh, before June.
Yeah, before.
No, that
June.
was recent. That was like a month ago.
June didn't die recently. She just died right now.
Oh, before. I thought you meant before Stanley.
No. Oh, before.
I know you're still talking about June.
George Bush. Oh no, he died after, huh? God damn.
Yeah, he tried after.
Why is
Pretty
this?
sad.
Why is Burt Reynolds? There we go. Got one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's weird, right? Doesn't it feel like he died?
Yeah.
He was just kind of
Well,
like a silent man.
Well, everyone
He was the
dies at
mustache
some
guy.
point.
But he had a mustache.
Yeah, he had the only porn mustache that worked.
No, don't do Tom Selleck dirty like that.
Is Tom Selleck
No,
still a thing, Johnny?
Tom Selleck made the mustache in the porn industry. Like,
Kurt
Tom
Reynolds adapted it.
Tom Selleck is the reason why the mustache exists in the porn industry.
You know what sucks about this website about celebrity deaths of 2018? It only shows me pictures of them with no names. So it's like, oh, that person, that name,
That guy.
that person. Thanks, website, for not telling me names and all that stuff. For just showing me a picture
Where?
of them.
That was the guy on Lazy Town.
He died. I thought he died last year.
Was it? No, it was this year, I think.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure it was this year.
In March, we lost Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, we lost him.
There's another one.
You would have thought he would be made into a cyborg.
Isn't that the hope for everybody, that when we die, or before we die, at least there would be like some implementation that we can take the brain and put it in a robot body?
They're not,
That's what
even
Disney's
if that
doing.
even if that technology existed, we wouldn't have been important enough for it.
I mean, I wouldn't say maybe you guys wouldn't, but I think I would be lucky enough to be drafted into a robot body, I think.
Why? Like a toaster?
A robot body, John. I didn't say a toaster, all right?
Look,
Well, maybe it's the best they got.
any mechanical thing that can house a brain is technically a robot body.
Do you know how big a toaster is compared to the human brain?
Doesn't mean
Make
that
bigger
there can't
toasters.
be like a attachment to it.
Exactly.
No, the brain is still bigger than a toaster. It's
Yeah,
the-
but you can. It's like no, it's not in the toaster. It's like on the side.
Yeah. It's like it's on the side, like hooked up to a toaster, so you have full control over the toaster.
Okay, all right.
So like you can like burn toast if it's like something you don't like, but it's just a little more. So like they won't throw it away, but they won't enjoy eating it.
Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea here. All right. What if?
Okay.
All right. What if we're all eligible for this? All right, we're all eligible. Everybody here, John. Okay, there's no
Okay.
cheap version either. None of that nonsense. But hear me out. All right. There's a raffle, and
Yeah.
everybody's okay with the raffle. All right. But the only drawback of the raffle is, well, The raffle contains it's like if somebody gets chosen in the raffle, you get to be put in a robot body, or something a mechanical body. Better yet, a mechanical body.
Okay.
But the drawback is you don't know how mechanical or what it is.
Okay.
So it could be your brain can be put on a mouse, a keyboard mouse, or it can be put into like a Liberty Prime kind of thing in Fallout. Would you do it?
What? Liberty Prime?
A giant mech robot.
Oh, okay.
A mech robot, pretty much like Optimus Prime. Would
I
you?
mean, if I'm dying, why not?
I mean, no. I didn't say you're dying. I said like right now. There's a raffle going on. Everybody's eligible. You only get one chance.
If I'm in the body of like a mouse, like a keyboard mouse, how much control do I have over that body?
I mean, whatever mouse can do, that's all you can do. But that's the thing. That's the thing. You don't know what it could be. It could be a keyboard mouse, or it can be an Optimus Prime body. And the chances of you getting the second chance at that in that raffle are very, very slim and low.
I doubt keyboard mouse would be a valid contestant.
Why? Why would that be a valid contestant?
I don't think they would have human rights.
Well, the robots, so yeah.
I mean, in every science fiction thing I've seen so far, robots don't have rights at all.
Exactly.
Oh god, that Detroit game came out this year.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God, that fucking train wreck.
Racism.
Yeah.
Good
Being a
old-
robot is equal to racism. That's that's an argument to make.
To the back of the bus with the robots.
Oh, David Cage never changed.
I mean, do you think that's gonna? There's...
No, David Cage, please change or give up.
I mean, he did change. There was no kind of rape scene in this game compared to the other games, so he's learning.
Was
I mean, yeah.
Remind me, was there a shower scene in this game?
There's a what?
A shower scene.
I mean, if you count the robots as sinking in the rain, then no.
He's slowly getting better.
Slowly, they're pulling the reins. They're like, "All right, we're gonna have to hold back on these weird fantasies that you got going on here." I mean,
Did that game where the ad was a guy holding a fetus baby? Did that come out yet?
Wait, what?
The guy holding a what?
Death Stranding.
Oh no, that's not gonna.
No,
not
it is
out
not.
yet.
That's not coming out until this next generation of games.
I also don't know if we can call it a game yet.
I mean, they did show a little bit of it in E3.
But did we? I still don't know if I can call it a game.
I'm still holding out
If
for that.
anything, a game,
What is that game
it just
about?
gave me more questions. No
John,
one knows.
John, you want to know what that game is about? Then why don't you be friends like Kanye West with Hideo Kojima and ask him yourself?
Oh god, I don't even know what.
You
the
know
fuck
what? What if Kanye West is in Death Stranding? What if
He's the baby.
he's the baby? Guillermo del Toro is just carrying Kanye West in a little baby tube.
Oh god.
He keeps on making thumbs up with us. He keeps on putting his thumb in his mouth and popping it out and making the thumbs up with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jesus.
I can't wait. It makes sense. It's perfect. It's a perfect universe for Kanye West to be in. You know what?
So what's up with Jack Black?
Is he okay?
He has a YouTube channel.
Is he okay?
What's going on with him?
Did the what was his band? What was his band called again?
Tenacious D, I
Tenacious
think.
D? Is that still a thing?
I think.
That's not very. That's not.
I don't even know what the last thing I saw Jack Black.
I mean, I keep seeing him in goddamn clips of what's it called? Eric Andre's show, but that's it.
Like,
Maybe
I
I mean-
guess he was in Kung Fu Panda 3. That was kind of recent.
Oh yeah, huh? There's a Kung
No,
Fu
but those-
Panda TV show too, right?
Yeah.
I thought they
but
got canceled already.
the most recent thing that he's been in that I can remember was that reboot of Jumanji.
Oh, yeah.
Also the Goosebumps, right? Goosebumps.
Oh yeah,
That too.
good
Oh yeah,
stuff.
that too.
Jack Black is doing
Well,
stuff.
he's around still.
Why is he
Just
making a YouTube
not-
channel though?
Why does Will Smith have a YouTube channel?
Because
It's rewind time.
yeah. Don't you know? I mean,
He likes Fortnite and the other guy. I don't remember what he said.
I love the people taking the thing of Will Smith saying, "Yeah, that's hot," and just replacing it with something very nasty. Have you seen that when he's looking through like the binoculars or whatever, and he keeps on saying, "Yeah, that's hot."
Yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect meme. That's a meme. That's a meme if I've ever seen one.
It's like, when I think of YouTube, I can't help but think of Will Smith.
I mean, what would you want to think about?
Obviously, late night talk show host doing Fortnite.
Yeah, you want to see Jimmy
That's
Fallon.
what I think.
You want to see Ellen DeGeneres. You want to see Will Smith. You want to see all the A-list celebrities.
It's like, yeah, these are the exact people I watch on YouTube.
Those are the exact people that YouTube is catering to. I mean, what would you want to watch? A Let's Play channel? A deep dive into toys? What? What is that nonsense?
No, obviously we
No.
need the Fortnite dance in a forest that looks awfully like the one that that dingus earlier this year.
Wait, was that actually?
Decided-
Well,
Oh,
they're doing Fortnite dances.
Did that happen this year?
yeah,
That was
At the start.
It was like
that was
really
the
early
beginning
this
of the
yeah.
year. That's how we started
Oh.
off.
I told you this year has gone on forever.
Oh man, you guys, what do you think is gonna be the next hot mess that's gonna happen at the beginning of next year, 2019, which is like a few days from now?
I mean, I'm expecting
America.
Logan Paul to like show up in blackface or something.
I'm
No,
gonna
he'll
go.
He'll show up in blackface dressed as a Nazi.
I mean, we had Drake get called out by
Yeah.
being in blackface. A character
I'm gonna
blackface. So
I'm gonna go ahead and go for a more tame answer to the question and say
Johnny Tate.
well, this is gonna come out.
What? You Tate?
Well, this is gonna come out as an apology of Fallout 76 off of like a free card game.
Oh.
They're gonna announce like a caravan standalone.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already starting to ban
Oh.
people. They're already starting to ban modders to try to mod 76. Have you seen that?
Card game.
I didn't know that was a
happened.
Oh my!
I am just expecting 76 to like drop to free to play maybe halfway through next year.
No. Here's the best part. Here's the best
Oh.
part. They're banning modders for modding the game, and the only way to get unbanned is if they have to write a 500-page essay on why it's bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only way to get unbanned.
Wow.
Oh my
So
god.
the only way to get unbanned is
Bethesda.
homework.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
and then
Bethesda, what are you
they'll
doing?
decide whether it's good enough to unban you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's novel. We'll give them that.
I mean, when is the game going to be worth buying, guys? When is it going to be worth buying? At what price do you think is worth buying? Because this is
Maybe when they give me $60.
I mean, if you were an influencer, you would have got that canvas bag. So
Oh my god. That's like
Oh,
one of the shittier things of all this. They like say they don't have the materials to put them all out. They make a whole big ordeal about how they just weren't prepared for this, that, and the other thing. But the influencers, the fucking influencers who are going to love Bethesda stuff no matter what, they get the nice bags.
hey, man, maybe that's the reason why Will Smith and Jack Black are YouTubers now. So they can get those canvas.
You know what? If they
They
want to
want
be
canvas
part of the
bags.
YouTube scene, if they want to be YouTube influencers, whatever, that's fine. It'd be better than like having PewDiePie make another heated gaming moment. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Hey, man,
because
that's the
he
reason-
keeps doing it.
That's the reason why the Game Awards decided to change that category name to what? What was it called? Streamer of the Year? Or Fortnite Streamer of the Year? Pretty much.
Fortnite stream.
Oh, and Ninja, he's a fellow.
Yes,
He's,
he has hair. He has colorful hair.
I mean, you're not wrong. It does in fact happen.
Did
can't
he
deny that.
like
I just call him
have to
Halcyon.
ask that? Did he like have to ask that the hairdresser not be a woman when he was getting that hair done?
Really? I mean,
What?
He is
I never heard this.
He is perpetuating the stereotype of gamers not being able to talk to women.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I
he
mean,
made this whole
to
thing
be-
about not wanting to collaborate with other female streamers because something about feeling uncomfortable being around women who aren't his wife
Does he even have a wife? That's the real question. Have we seen his
or
wife?
girlfriend or something.
Have we seen this wife or girlfriend person?
You know, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, for someone named Ninja, I don't think he's ever worn a ninja costume.
I don't think he's.
Yeah, no.
He's not
I
really
don't
sneaky
think
either.
he's ever secretly assassinated anyone.
Sonic Fox came out in his fucking furry costume. Where is Ninja in a fucking ninja costume?
I know, right? Where's?
Can this like, can it just be like a rule? Well, like your name is just pretty much like you have to at some point wear something to represent it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sonic Fox came to party, and I
that's
respect
why-
him.
That's why I came up with the name Generic John.
isn't that a Fortnite character though, John?
Is it?
No, I'm just
I don't think so.
No, there's something. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Fortnite lingo scene, so I think it's just called like.
What? How
I know,
could you not?
shocking,
Actually,
shocking.
I actually bought Fortnite Monopoly. It's not for me,
What? Why would you do that,
but it's because
Johnny? It's
But
free.
Mark, I
Because-
thought you were clearly under the age of 18 and into that whole scene.
Oh man, if only. If
I mean,
only.
I thought Mark would like the gift, but I guess I have to return it.
I mean, I had a friend buy me a Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear Solid Risk game, which is way too complicated than it needed to be.
I
I mean, that's just
I
risk.
have owned and played that game. It is not for beginners, okay?
Yeah, I read the rules and it's like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this?
There is a lot
Such a,
going
like,
on in that
It's
game.
probably like the most like complicated, quote unquote, like common board game.
Risk?
Yeah.
No, Risk is simple. It's easy. It's easy.
I
Is
still
it?
want.
Just to keep
I still
attacking.
want. I still want to try my hand at being a dungeon master.
You can do it. Do it right now. Here we go.
Do it right now.
Yeah, do it right now. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your characters.
Generic Mark.
Rejected.
What? I hate this game already.
Generic Mark dies under rocks.
Wow. See, look at that. You're solid when it comes to D&D.
Give me another character.
Mark
see.
Generic.
Mark Generic dies of syphilis.
Wow.
How
Fully
did he get the
immersed.
syphilis though?
It,
He didn't even
it
get a
was
roll
a-
if he's been tracked
I
into
know.
it
I
or
don't.
not.
I don't have to
It was an
roll.
odd masturbating accident.
Can you
If I
get
have
syphilis
sex.
from that?
Can you?
It's D&D. You could get syphilis however I want you to get syphilis.
He's mad with power.
I know. I can't. Every person I keep making, he keeps on killing me with syphilis. Why is this an option? Why? What is this cruel world that I'm living in?
Okay, make another character.
Mark, the not generic.
I'll accept it.
Yeah, there we go. We finally made it. You gotta have the in the name. You gotta make it more medievally.
Oh,
My character will be Marky Mark the Funky Bunch.
No!
He's not just Marky Mark, he's the whole Funky Bunch too.
You can't role play an entire group
I
of
will
people.
also accept it.
How? He can't role play an entire group of people. That makes no sense.
Mark, hush.
Thanks, buddy.
Mark, the non-generic, has died from a piano falling on him.
I didn't even get to roll.
Piano.
What setting is this? Where are we at? Getting
Johnny, what's your character?
I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that this game's against me right now.
Character. My character. I want to be paper.
Is that the name of your character, or is that what you are, your race?
Are you literally the character sheet?
Yes, exactly that.
Okay,
Can't kill the
it's
character sheet because there's no
it's
game.
your characters holding for character sheet. Mark, what's your character?
I gotta make another one again. I keep running down this list.
Can I actually change mine to just a Go character hero outline?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Why not? Why
Now
not?
everyone
Mark,
gets to play.
Mark, what's your character?
Just John. That's my character.
Rejected.
That's harsh.
John has died by a bus falling on him. Because I hate me.
Okay, John. Oh man.
Hey, don't play a self-loather when for self-loathers to DM.
I'll try not to in the future. I'll try not to. Oh man. All right, guys. You guys want to wrap it up, or you want to keep
I
going
think
here?
that's a podcast.
It's a long one. I can say that much.
It's been a long year.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Like I said, we can expect the next hottest mess to be right around the corner. You can expect the next hottest game to be right there too. And that's it.
Well, it comes out next week. Hold up. Let's find out.
Nothing comes out next week. It's the
Games.
beginning of January.
Releasing on January 2019.
Nothing's coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh wait, Kingdom Hearts. Doesn't that come out like at the end of the month?
That's later on in the month, though. I'm talking about next week.
Oh, next week.
January 5th.
Nothing.
No, we got fitness boxing for
Yeah,
the Nintendo Switch.
yeah. The
A classic.
the hottest game. The sequel to
An instant classic.
Yeah.
Bonafide.
sure.
2 weeks to get the last Walking Dead season.
Oh no, I gotta play that. I gotta play that season. I gotta play it.
You'll
Hey,
see Resident
Wonder
Evil 2,
who will
Kingdom
die
Hearts
this-
3, Ace Combat 7, Yakuza,
Yakuza, sir. Yakuza. Please pronounce it.
Yakuza 4.
Yakuza 4.
We got a
Yakuza.
re-release of 3 different Mario games.
Oh yeah, new Mario Brothers U, right?
Yeah, Deluxe.
Yeah, the one that inspired an entire like fandom from a crown.
So we're just not gonna like address the whole new part of new Super Mario Bros. Anymore.
You mean?
Like we're just accepting that, right?
Hey, it's canon. Nintendo made it canon, whether they realized it or not. That Peach is a toad.
It's true.
It's true. Written
I
down.
mean, technically, her name is Princess Toadstool.
That does make sense.
It's in the name. It's kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
It adds up. But we never seen an adult Toad. Well, I guess we have. That's a lie.
Have we though?
We haven't even seen an
Yeah,
adult
we've-
Toadsworth.
Toadward's not an adult Toad. All right, he's just Toad with a
We've
mustache
seen
on.
old. We've seen
No, he's an
old.
old. He's an old fuck.
What are you talking about?
That's-
Do you guys
You
not?
got a cane.
Do you guys not realize how like the whole Toad system works? They just pretty much pick whatever they want to pick, and that's who they are.
I don't think that's how it works.
So-
There's baby Toad.
No!
We have toads that mutate into Peach. We have toads that grow
Yeah, but
into
I think-
Toadsworth.
Oh no, because we've
I
never
think it's
seen
like
an
a-
adult female Toad.
It's
I think
Peach.
it's like a bee. It's like what a queen bee does.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all for worker bees, they're all female. The only difference between a queen bee and a worker bee is the queen bee larva was fed a special jelly
Jelly.
Yeah, and the other ones
That-
were eaten. That's
that
how it works.
made
Okay.
it that
Here-
made it into
here-
a queen bee.
Here's my question though: what's Captain Toad's deal?
He's a captain.
He's an outlier. He's the new generation.
He's a
Did
mutant.
he mutate into a captain? Was he promoted?
Maybe a helmet
Is he
fell
a-
down.
Is he a
Actually,
subspecies
there's a
of
real
toad?
There's a real canon. He just found the hat, and he just
Yeah.
That's literally the canon. He found a hat in the spaceship and galaxy.
So he's literally just a captain because he found a costume.
Pretty much.
I mean, hey,
He
that's
found a costume and a ship, and he became a captain.
I mean that's how it works in the whole Mario universe, right? As soon as you find something and you just say,
That's how you become. That's how jobs work.
I mean, when you
You
see,
get the outfit. That's what you are now.
you mean you see that Toad wearing the little chef's hat? It's because they just found a chef's hat. It's like, all right, I guess I'm a chef now.
Yeah.
That's why every time you play a Mario Party game, when there's like chef cooking stuff and there's toads around, that's why you need like Waluigi and Wario and all of them to be around because they're the only ones that know how to make food.
So what happened to the original owner of the hat?
I mean, it's like a whole Benjamin Button disease. They just end up becoming a little, just like fungus. That's what happens to toads. They become fungus. Those giant little mushrooms that you see sprouting in the air, that's a toad.
Mark, you're not answering the man's question.
That's the I'm answering it. That's it.
So for the original owner,
The original owner it's like the chicken and the egg scenario. You don't know what came first. Was it the toad that came first or the giant spores that came first?
Do the hats just fall from the sky? Are they the remnants of an ancient civilization long forgotten?
Yes. Mario killed them all
Did a
when
hat store blow up?
okay, but here's a question then.
Uh-huh.
Right, say if the hats fall from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
How do the toads know what job is associated with the hat?
They don't until they put the hat on, and all the information from that hat gets poured into the toad's head.
Yeah.
So now
what
we
about-
have instantaneous data transfer?
Yeah.
involved?
No. The
I mean,
hat,
if you look at Mario, like Mario puts
the
on
hats are
he gets a-
actually the hats are secretly parasites.
You know what? I think that might be better than what I had. Yes, the hats are the hats are living organisms, like Cappy.
No,
God.
yeah, they're like symbiotes. In exchange for information, they get to live and suck on those good toad juices.
Oh, I don't know about the whole sucking on toad juices. I don't know about that, buddy.
But then what does the hat get out of it, Mark? Think of the hat. Why don't you think of the hat, Mark?
I'm sorry, I just don't want hats to be sucking on juices.
juicy hats.
Juicy sucking hats. I don't want
No,
that.
it's juicy toads that the hats are sucking. They are sucking that mushroom hard.
Is there a Roll 34 of that?
I hope.
I bet you there's Rule 34 of just Goombas being penises.
I mean, now that we know that Toad is the shape of, well, you know, like, there's Rule 34 of it.
I just got
Rule
it.
34.
I just got it. Yeah. I mean, it's an easy connection to make, right? There's no work needed for that.
Yeah.
Rule 34.
Oh no, Johnny, no, don't do this. You don't have to do this. You don't have
I'm
to take one for
afraid
the team.
it's loading.
Oh, guys,
Oh my
doesn't
God.
normally show this much emotion. Something's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, you know what it's time for? Describing porn.
Oh, okay.
Pizza
So
time.
first
Pizza.
off, it takes 5 images to get to the picture of Mario Toad. The first one is appropriately Bowser looking at a computer, looking very distraught. No porn though.
Uh-huh.
The second one, this is the one that got me, was you know that book series Frog and Toad?
No.
Well, it's a children's book about a frog and a toad, and they're like homies. It's about all I can describe about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Which of them is on top is my question.
This one, so John has a reference whenever it decides to send.
Wait, you're sending it? Why are you doing this?
Not the actual picture, just a picture of them.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, it's that
And,
one. I know what that is. Yeah.
And it's a frog on his back with his legs spread,
Oh.
with Toad
Okay,
penetrating him as frog shoots a load into his own face.
Okay,
And
but
the weird part is, it looks identical to like the artwork of the actual story.
here's a question. Which one's which though?
The what?
Which one's which?
Who should?
Frog is the one, the green one who's getting penetrating and shooting steam into his face. Toad is the brown one that's penetrating.
I can't.
I would have thought the Toad would be for penetrated. Like, judging from the picture, like, Frog is the one driving the bicycle. He's the dominant
For
one.
the record, Frog does have a bigger dick than Toad in this picture.
I mean, maybe you should look. Maybe Johnny. Maybe you should vary your search results by typing in Mario and Toad.
Oh no, I'm not even at the first Mario one.
Oh no, you're not.
Next is just like a black. It's something with King K. Rool and Mario, but it's like it censors itself, so I don't know what's actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fourth one, which is really confusing, it's Squidward and SpongeBob in the shower.
Oh, I think I've seen this one.
Surprisingly, no genitalia being shown, but they are both naked.
I mean,
What does this have to do with Toad?
it does.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think we're getting to it.
I just looked up Rule 34 Toad, and then then we finally get one with Toad, and it is the Paper Mario Toad, who is being sucked with a straw by a Cygal, a Cygirl, if you know what those are.
No, I have no idea what that is. Can you describe it in detail, please?
It's pretty much like a woman, but like dressed as a Psy guy, essentially.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Shy Gal. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's just kind of sucking the Toad. It's like implies he's like sucking his dick, but like she's like sucking out his color. It's really weird. Like there's no like genitalia. I don't think it's porn.
Mark, have you ever been sucked
it
off
probably
so
is
hard
porn,
you lost
just-
colour?
I guess no, I have not. I guess that's an experience I have yet to experience.
Well,
just getting his
I'm right,
colour
so
sucked out of him.
presumably I already have been.
And there's also a side guy in the background asking if this is lost for some reason.
Can I read you guys the list of stuff that we've been doing so far? All right.
Sure.
This is how our topics list looks right now. We went from Nintendo Labo to eating and swallowing
I can see it, yeah.
to Sears to malls to Crane Game Scam, Enter the Spiderverse, 3D or standard def, Rule 34 Wally, and Fallout 76 to Rule 34 Toad. Why? Why are we doing this?
I said straight Rule 34 Toad, not a lot. A surprising lack of.
Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Maybe if you put in Toadsworth or Toadette, then you'll find a whole bunch.
Let's find out.
No, don't. No,
Toadette.
no, not that one.
No.
Surprisingly, no. There isn't actually one, at least just looking in Google, but there is a picture of her farting.
Anyways, that's the podcast, everybody.
That's a fetish.
That's something. That's something, everybody.
That's worse than you and the chipmunks, Mark.
Oh my god, that's not true at all.
Oh, I can look up Chipmunk Rule 34.
No. Okay. Anyways.
do it.
Just send it all to Mark, Johnny.
No.
Why is it Rule 34 Bitcoin? Why is that recommended
Well,
to me?
okay, wait. Hold on there. You said Bitcoin. Let's see that.
Wait.
Like people fucking the actual Bitcoin.
I just like Rule 34 for some reason. That was like one of the things that like Google recommended.
Rule 34 Bitcoin. That makes
And the first result is pretty much some weird chart about, I don't even know what the fuck it's supposed to be. I guess regretting Bitcoin or something. I don't know. And it's a very poorly drawn MS Paint anthropomorphic Bitcoin just jerking itself off.
Okay.
It's also sweating. Also attached to this, if you're curious, is a man jerking off onto a gremlin.
Yeah,
Also, if you're
that's
curious, it's
what I
making
think
the
of
balls
when I think
pop
of
off.
Bitcoin.
It's wait, what? It's freaking what?
It's also making like the balls pop off of its fur like it did when you
Oh.
like wet it.
Oh no.
Those are the only 2 results though for
That's.
Bitcoin.
I'm getting sick. I'm getting queasy.
Okay, we're done here.
Johnny, you gotta delete that off your computer. You gotta delete that search history there, buddy.
Delete
You've got to
Bitcoin.
make a pact with someone to destroy your computer when you die.
Because what if you die right now? And everybody's like, okay, I guess let's go through Johnny's search history and see his last moments. Oh no!
Yeah, Mark, you're the closest to Johnny. You've got to destroy his computer.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. Johnny, is that okay if
You're
I
the
go
one.
if I go to your house without talking to your mom and your parents and all that stuff and just smash your computer?
Yeah.
There you go. It's acknowledged. There we go.
There you
I can't wait to just jump in your house and smash your computer and leave.
go.
Oh, metal. Anyways, everybody, hopefully y'all enjoyed that podcast, the bars. That, whatever this was. But Johnny, my buddy friend of mine, who I'm willing to smash the
you went
computer
in this with
for.
no topics and went for like 2 hours.
I mean, we talked about the Spiderverse.
A brief discussion on that.
We literally, this podcast was nothing but tangents. That's all it was.
That's the podcast.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
It
wrong.
really is.
Well, it always is.
I mean, ours is more of that. Instead of focusing on one topic, we try to grab all of them. But anyways, Johnny, where can we find you and your work?
You can find me on Twitter at BlueMander.
All right. That's it? That's all you want to share right now?
Yeah.
All right. John. John, where can we find you?
You'll never be able to find me.
All right. I like that. Keeping it secret, like all those other podcasts that we've done.
I'm not in the UK.
No, you're. Kurt, buddy pal, what about you, man? Where do we find your work at?
You can find me primarily on Twitter at Kurt of Cambridge, where I usually link my various reviews, articles, videos. I do some stuff for WatchMojo.com. I write the scripts to the video reviews for their Mojo Plays offshoot, so check those out and do all the liking and subscribing business over there.
Yeah, cool, man. And myself, your boy here. If you're watching this on my Twitter or my Twitch, then you know where to find me.
Twitcher.
My Twitch search. I'm new to this.
Mark, it is Twitcher.
Anyways, I usually
It's
stream.
thick Twitcher.
Oh my God, John, stop. You can usually find me streaming on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Streaming some Metal Gear Solid and Ocarina of Time right now. And
Mark and his
What
streaming
about Thursday and
Twitcher.
Friday?
those are my off days. I gotta have breaks. I gotta take breaks every now and then before I burn myself
What
out.
about Saturday and
Yeah,
Sunday?
he's got to give his Twitcher a rest, Johnny.
Oh, John.
You're missing 4 days there.
No,
What gives?
I'm streaming Saturday right now. Saturdays are gonna be podcast days. Sundays?
I guess you got me there.
Yeah, I got you there. Sundays, occasionally, maybe some Smash Brothers or Mario Kart or whatever multiplayer game. How about that? What about you, Johnny? Where's your streaming days at?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Johnny,
but
tell
then-
us about your Twitcher.
Yeah. Tell us your Twitcher.
Every time like it starts going, I just kind of stop.
You gotta be at it, man. That's how I'm doing it. I'm powering through my stuff.
It's like people like start, like coming back. I'm like, oh hey, that's cool, and then I just stop
Can-
streaming for like
can
6
we-
months.
Can we end now? Can we end?
Johnny's in the middle of explaining this. John, you're
Tell me about
so
my problem.
you're so rude, John. Anyways, yeah, you can find me on my Twitter, your boy Babush, Twitch, your boy Babush, and YouTube, your boy Babush. It's pretty much my archive stuff. Anyways, that's the podcast. I guess we'll see you guys next week and see how things go from here.
I had the weird thought of like peeing into a microphone.
No! Why?
I was like in my head. I don't know why. I looked at my mic. Like I kind of have to pee. I'm like, what if I peed in that?
Johnny.
I don't know why that was in my head, but I felt like
You-
I felt the need to get it
you-
out.
He's got enough microphones to pee on.
John, he farted in his microphone last week. He's gonna pee in his
I
microphone.
did do that. I forgot he did that.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You weren't. It was when Johnny's by himself. When Johnny's by himself, he does some weird stuff.
We all do
Hey,
some
what?
stuff.
When you're by yourself, you decide to fart in your microphone for whatever reason.
It was a good call.
Yeah, that was a good callback. It's a good one.
Well, I think it was a callback.
I need a new microphone.
I just farted into the mic, so that'd be funny.
I need a new microphone.
Oh yeah, you do. You keep rubbing that thing all around for whatever reason.
It keeps on falling off on me.
That's fine, buddy. You can get a new microphone next week when we're all.
I can't afford a new microphone.
Anyways.
That's why we gotta make the crane game betting thing.
Yeah, you gotta get.
We'll all be
You
rich.
gotta get your foot in the scam.
And buy all the mics we want.
Anyways,
And with
everybody.
More mics, we'll promote the crane game more.
Anyways, that's the podcast. Thank you for listening. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
We love you, but in the naughty way.
Okay, John. You weirdo.